morning, Madam Aris. I hope you are having a great and productive day. So today we are very excited to be here and share our presentation with you. So first of all, let me introduce ourselves, which is I'm Putriku Nurshana binti Asrul Hizam, and my partner is Fatwa Shamini binti Jahari. So today we will be presenting on a topic that affects countless individuals, families, and communities across the global divorce statistic.
Okay, basically, divorce is often seen as a painful or personal experience. However, when we step back and look at the number, we realize it's also a global phenomena that one reflects changing value, culture, and even economy. Divorce, a subject that has been at the heart of society discussion for a country to continue to be a complex issue in the modern world. Divorce rate is so high because the people are ready for wedding but not the commitment of marriage. Next is the financial difficulties, joblessness, and equal wealth distribution can strain marriage and lead to divorce. To create effective law and support for the divorced couple and their children, it's a vital to understand divorce consequences. These include ensuring fair asset division, child custody, arrangement, and access to services such as mediation and counseling. This presentation will focus on the divorce statistic drawing upon comprehensive data from the article named Advocate Smart. By relying on credible sources, we aim to provide our audience with the confidence they need to ingest this challenging topic.
Okay, so before we dive into our findings, I would like to share you a very latest news that I found in TikTok, which is Edika Yusuf and his wife, Nur Hidayah Yusri, were officially divorced on 5 May 2025 at the Sharia Lower Court of Territorial in Kuala Lumpur. The couple had been married for 22 years, and Edika was well known for taking care of his wife, who was paralyzed for nearly 19 years due to meningitis, which means her leg have been inflamed by bacteria that cause meningitis. And what has surprised me a lot is that during the proceedings, Nur Hidayah claimed that she had been a victim of domestic violence since early in the marriage. And next, according to the U.S. Census Bureau, Maldives, the country of Maldives, has maintained a high divorce rate over a significant length of time. And knowing this, I felt it was important to explore the latest data and understand which country has the most interesting divorce involved. And as you can see the quote below, the woman has ever died because she married late, but literally dies as a result of marrying the wrong man. No rush, choose wisely. The quote resonates because it highlights the importance of making informed and thoughtful decisions when it comes to marriage. Okay, so background of topic. So what exactly is divorce? Legally, divorce is the formal dissolution of a valid marriage between a man and a woman. And this means that they are no longer legally married. And rising divorce rate significantly impacts society, the economy, and individuals' mental health. And as you can see here, for example, like mental health challenges for adults and children, and stigma attached to divorce. Okay, so move to the categories of divorce in Malaysia. First of all, by legal framework, civil law will handle the the divorce case between non-Muslim, and for Muslims will be handled by Sharia law. Not just that, divorce in Malaysia under both civil and Sharia law can derive from various causes, such as irreconcilable difference, adultery, desertion, domestic violence, and others. And divorce may be uncontested or involve disputes over settlements. For central idea, global economic hardship is significantly contributes to rising divorce rates, highlighting the urgent need for supportive family needs. Okay, let's move on to chart 1, which is you can see which countries have the most interest in divorce. And the horizontal axis represents the top 10 countries that rank from highest to lowest interest in divorce. According to the bar graph, Japan leads the world and has the highest number of searches in online interest in divorce in 2024 with 538 searches, and followed closely by United Kingdom with 510 searches, and France has third highest search rate, which is 369. The United States and Canada also rank highly, which are 342 and 294 respectively, and also Saudi Arabia, Mexico, Italy, Spain, and Philippines round out of the top 10 and underscores the international interest in searching for information about divorce. So this is the analysis data of chart 1 that I have presented earlier.
Okay, now let's move on to chart 2, which is a pie chart that shows the distribution of the public opinion on divorce in the United States 2022. Based on the data Advocate Smart, this chart presents 5 different categories of perspective of American respondents. The largest portion, making up 36.7%, believe that some divorce is acceptable. Interestingly, 29.7% of respondents state that they do not accept divorce in any situation. Other hand, 15% of the respondents believe that divorce is completely acceptable regardless of the situation. Other the result that 12.4% of people said they are against marriage itself. Lastly is 6.2% into to the other category. So in this chart, actually, to reflect how diverse and evolving public opinion about divorce are, especially in the country like United States.
Okay, in conclusion, our presentation shows that divorce is a global issue that affects broader social, cultural, and emotional dynamics. And commitment is one of the important things to consider before getting married. For each, for example, prioritizing the relationship by making time for each other regularly and even amidst busy schedules. This might involve scheduling date nights, having meaningful conversations, and actively listening to your partner's perspective, even when you don't agree.
Okay. Lastly, we must remember that divorce is not always a failure. For many, it's a necessary step toward uh, healing, growth, and safety. But as a society, we must continue to find ways to support both marriage and individual who decide to end theirs. Thank you so much for listening to our presentation. We hope it has given you a better understanding of global divorce statistic and the society forces behind them. Thank you.
Okay, so this is the references that uh, included in our research. And yeah, thank you for your time and attention.